Hey guys, I'm Lisa the Whimsical Gardener. Welcome to my channel. So I'm filming this on today is January 24th. It's super cold outside and today is a perfect day for me to just pot up my seedlings. So on today we've got several things that we need to pot up. I'm going to show you when you need to pot up your seedling and show you how to actually do them. Talk a little bit about seedling care as well. Majority of what we have to do is flowers. We do have some seeds to start as well, so we have some more peppers to start and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we're just gonna go spend a quiet day indoors. I have my heater on actually. I'm in my office in the basement, and even though we have the heat on, it's still cold, so I have my heater on. But let's go ahead and get started. I do have to take a moment quickly, guys, show you my alternanthera that is it's looking amazing once again. Look at that. Oh, look at that. So this is what we snipped back in fall, and I put it in some water, let it grow on roots, and then we pot them up late December, early January, not sure. And then for my Guyanese people, that broadleaf thyme that I snipped, put in water, we pot it up, and it's growing. I may need to just make some green seasoning with this because it's getting way too big. It's January 24th, and I still have like 3 months before I can plant stuff out. That I want to start pot up is my geraniums. So I sowed the seeds on January 7th, and so this is the growth January 24th. And you see the little baby seedlings are starting to get color. So I need to pot that up. And then I got my stock that we started on January 1. And notice how the leaves are starting to get a little bit yellow. They're running out of nutrients, so I desperately need to pot them up. So let's do those first. My geranium, I'll pop a picture on the screen. So we're going to pot up the Maverick Orange. So this one is the Maverick Orange. So what I'm going to do is on my container here, I made sure that I water the soil, and then I am going to gently hold it and pull the little cube out. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, look at all the roots. See the white? That's all the roots. So let's pull them. So I'm just again holding it by the root here, and I'm just holding all of them and gently pulling it out. One's even better. I'm telling you, man, Johnny seed, their germination rate is amazing. And pulling out the last one. I want to say I have like maybe 98-100% germination on this for the roots. So what I'm going to do is let's tease them apart. All right, so to do that, all I'm doing is I'm gently holding it and separating out the leaf and just pulling it apart like that. So what I'm doing to make myself efficient is doing all of the same tasks at the same time. So I'm teasing them all out at the same time, pulling all my containers up at the same time, then potting up and label. So some of these will be for my garden and some of these will be for the plant sale. Beautiful, isn't it? Guys, I think I have more geranium than I know what to do with it. Alright, so this is all of my orange geraniums all teased out. Next, what I'm going to do is take my potting soil. So I'm going to put 2 per container just because I have no experience growing geranium for like a plant sale. And so I just want to see what this does. So I'm just going to put 2 per container and let them grow on from there. Fill my container with some potting soil. I'm not doing biotone in it, and the reason why I decided to change my mind on the biotone is, oh my god, it smells awful indoor, you guys. I can't stand it. So decided all my future containers not doing biotone on them indoors. I'm just gonna fertilize like I normally do. How cute! Alright, so I'll go ahead and pot up the rest of these. Alright, so I do have the bok choy that we need to pot up next. These are desperately needing to be potted up. So I sowed this on December 29th. So this is a month old. So let's pot these up. I've got these containers filled with some potting soil. So I'm going to go ahead and take my little butter knife. Now you'll notice at the top of the container there's a little bit of algae. I don't know if you can see the green. So I'm going to scoop that out because you don't want to leave that with the seedling. So what I'm doing now is I'm just teasing it apart, and I'm removing the algae portion of it. Ooh. Alright, so now I'm gonna pot them up. Now this I'm gonna plant out in I'm gonna plant this out probably March. Oh, look at the roots on this one. Take my little butter knife. And this one has a lot of roots. So see this leaves how it's turning yellow right there? That's the Catalina leaf. That's normal. They will always dry up. So these are the true leaves. Alright, so I've done bok choy. What else have I done? All the geraniums. Do you guys see the trays back there? So these are all the things that I potted up this afternoon, and I'm not done. I need to order my lights to go on top there and underneath there and so forth. I do have some clip lights that I'm going to use in the interim. Guys, I know this looks weird. All right, so seeds there, a tray here. I know, I'm a crazy plant person, but I like doing stuff like this. So what do we have next? Let's look at our seedlings and see what needs to be transplanted. What I want to do next is my lobelia and my statice are crazy. Look at this. Oh my god, you guys. Okay. And then the next thing is I'm up here that I really need to do, guys. Okay, so I've been a bad seed mom because look at my Crespedia. Just see how these are my Billy Bobs. I'll pop a picture of what it would look like. See how these are doing good? But did you notice these? I think they're dried out. and so I haven't been a great plant mom. So but I have enough, more than enough here. So I'll put like 3 per container because they do get big. So we need to desperately pot these up tonight. And I do have mahogany splendor hibiscus, but that could stay in there a little bit longer. I'm gonna show you my coleus. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Alright, so when did we seed coleus? December 29, January 1st, 2nd, somewhere around that. But look at these seedlings. Oh my goodness, you guys. So if I have time, we're gonna pot some of these up. If I don't, you know what, I'm gonna just let them grow on a little bit more, so maybe another week or so, and then I'll pot them up. This is the second container. Can you see the little coleus? Right? See that? See all the little red and stuff that you're seeing there? So I'll give this another week, but I have been watering it quite often because it does dry out pretty easily because they're all competing for water. So I've already watered this once today. I'll water again today, this afternoon. So for my seedling sale, I'm looking to do a lot of offerings for coleus. And also this coleus can be shade and sun. So I'm looking to put some like in front of the house. And then if I have any extra, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some extra, I could do it in front of the subdivision as well. We'll do the lobelia and we'll do the cresspedia next. I don't really have any sort of experience growing with lobelia, so we're gonna learn together. So my thought is that I just break these up into little clumps and then put them in here, kind of space them out. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. These seeds were so tiny when we were playing. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. Look at all these seedlings. Yeah, way too much. So let's break them up into pieces. This we'll have to do because I'm not sure if I'm even doing it right, so we'll experiment. If anybody has any experience with growing lobelia, let me know. I think next year what I'm going to do is probably direct sow these into the container. So we'll see. Maybe thinly grow them, seed them. Alright, so this is my lobelia for right now. Let's do the rest of them. Oh my goodness, this is just half of one. Oh, I could just hold the whole thing and pull it out. Okay. These are a little bit bigger. Alright, so we need to move on now to our statice. I do have some experience growing statice, so I'm just going to go ahead and ease them out. Oh my goodness, beautiful, aren't they? So I'm going to tease them apart first. And I'm going to pot some up for the plant sale and some for my home and the whole 9 yards. So for the statice, same thing. I'm just gently teasing it apart. And what I have is this seedling. And since I have so many statice seedling, I'm going to do 2 per container. Or maybe 3. We'll see, guys. I have so many. I left some statice in my yard from last season. I was told that they come back in zone 8A, but I don't know for sure, so we'll see. I'll pop a picture so you can see what the statice looks like. Guys, this is just one little pod that I just separated out. Look at all this. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know how many, 15, maybe 12. So let's pot the first one up. So all I'm doing, taking my container and just gently potting it up. I'm gonna do 2 per container because these do get big. Look at seedling. Beautiful, isn't it? Alright guys, I am done potting up seedlings for today. I spent a lot of hours, but it was a nice Saturday because we have very cold weather outside. About to have some ice storm tomorrow. Who knows what that will be for Georgia. But it was a nice day spending just potting up seeding. So next thing that I have to do is on my trays I need to do the grow lights, similar to like what I have over here. I need to set that up. But what I'm going to probably do is use my clip-on lights. I have a whole bunch just until I'm able to set up my regular lights so that these seedlings have some lights. In the meanwhile, my room is starting to get really full, guys. Yeah, very full. And it's only the end of January, guys. I have 2 sets of seeds left still to do to sow. So I have 1 batch I'll do the first week in February, and then my warm season things like tomatoes I'll do either last week of February or first week of March, so that way they'll have some good good size. But this is all for now. If you have any questions about it, please place them in the comment section. I'll try to answer as much as I possibly can. Would love if you can subscribe to the channel as well. Until next time, happy gardening. I'll turn the camera around to show you the seedlings. They're so cute. So alright, I'll show you what it looks like, guys. Alright, so we've got all of our geraniums here. I did a tray of each so that way it's easy for me to identify. And guys, yes, I'm short. I'm standing on a ladder trying to get all these captured because short people problem. And then below here, I've got my those are bok choy. That's this whole tray over here. And then here is my lobelia. And here are my Cresspedia, so my Billy Bobs. Hopefully I'll pop some pictures so you can see what they look like. And then back here, they perk back up. These are my, what do you call it, foxglove that I dug up from outside, and I'm just potting them up indoors, and they perk back up. They were a little bit, what do you call it, a little bit droopy in the beginning, but aren't those beautiful? So these in the 2025 season, what I did was when the seed pods dried, I just sprinkled in the area that was empty and just let them grow on. These are biannual foxgloves, so they will grow leaves in 1 year and flower the next year. So I just dug these up this morning and I'm growing them on indoors. I have some outdoors, I have some indoors. So I'm trying to see if I can get these to bloom a little bit earlier, but aren't they pretty? So healthy looking. Alright, popping in back here to show you I had these clip grow lights, and in the interim until my shop light comes in, I just went ahead and clip them on so that the seedlings will have some light. They're set for 12 hours. But yeah, that's it, my interim plan for right now until the shop lights come in. So still left to pot up are my eggplants. That's the Black Beauty. Don't they look beautiful? So I'm just letting them grow on a little bit more. This is my purple long eggplant. I didn't get a good germination of my jalapeno, so I ordered some new ones, and then I just planted them up. I'm going to let my peppers go a little bit longer. I do need to finish up my Indian Summer Rebecca. I'll do that tomorrow. Mahogany Splendor Hibiscus, they are ready to go out as well. My phlox are ready to be potted up. And then my celery stalk, and yeah, celery, they're still I'm gonna let them grow on a little bit more. And my coleus, I'm gonna let that grow on a little bit more too as well.